Hello everyone, good morning. These are from my garden. All this mulch. We got some professional help to prune some trees in the garden because my husband doesn't have any time to help me out. And the apple tree had to get cut professionally, so I'll have more apples next year. So we did that, and we also decided to get the tart cherry tree taken out because it doesn't have enough sun anymore since a neighbor of ours planted a fig tree from the west, and that's where the sun was coming for the tart cherry tree. And yeah, so there were so many branches, big branches, that I'll never be able to shred with my small shredder. So they shredded everything, and I asked them to pile it here because I'd like to use this in the garden. I will be scattering them all over the garden, and I have to do that as soon as possible because it already rained on it and then it might start molding under. So I will be doing that today, at least trying to finish everything, to scatter everything. And I'm really glad. It smells very good, and I know it is clean. I don't use pesticide, so I'm really happy. This one is our apple tree. It's a Boskop du Bel, and it didn't have too many apples this year, just very few. And it's normal. I had loads of apples last year, so it carries a lot every other year. And I am seeking professional help this year to just cut it right. It's getting too tall for me to cut, and I used to do this, take the water shoots off and just trim it and prune it. But this year we decided to get somebody to do it for us professionally. So I'm still waiting and then they can start. It is all wet in the garden. It was raining all night long, but he doesn't have time next week, so he has to do it today. These are some of the cuttings. It will get shredded. They'll come back to shred it. They have a professional shredder, so it will be faster, and then I will scatter them all over the garden. So guys, this is now the apple tree, professionally cut by somebody who is specializing in taking care of trees. So I'm really happy. I used to do this all the time, all by myself, and it worked well for me. And since my husband didn't have time to help me out, we decided to do it, and that's really great. I just love it. So the rowan tree is also taken care of. They shaped it, pruned some dead and deceased branches, and I think it looks good now. That is the fig from the neighbor that, of course, is growing bushy, and we just had to take out the tart tree because it won't get any more sun from the west, and it can't get too much sun from the south either because of my apple tree. So The tart cherry tree that used to be here is now gone, which is okay. So that is the rest of the cherry tree, the tart cherry tree. And I will be taking out the stones that I put there as a ring. And then I will put soil there, flatten the area. And put good soil, and I'll probably use it for, I don't know, either some veggies or some flowering plants. Also got the mulberry trimmed and formed. My husband didn't like to cut too many branches off. Yeah, and it has now a very beautiful form. A very natural form, but was trimmed. At least the side branches were cut off. Cherry tree is also pruned. Oh, I see one branch got stuck there in the middle, but it looks really good and it's really healthy. And this one is the red hawthorn that didn't really look good at all. So we decided to cut it low, and I will try to maintain it that low. I will not let it grow higher anymore, but grow it as a shrub. It started raining, so I had to stop what I was doing. Okay, I'll try to continue in the next 2 days. They announced dry weather. I guess that's it for now, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye now.